If a screenwriter could script the 2024 World Series to ensure ultimate drama, every draft they'd produce would include the New York Yankees. Each team in the National League Championship Series presents an extremely intriguing World Series matchup with the Bombers. If you are a fan of Yankees, write "Go Yankees" in the comments and subscribe to the channel. Padres versus Yankees. A tale of two trades. If the San Diego Padres and Yankees meet in the World Series, the clash will be so much more than a redo of the 1998 Fall Classic. The main storyline in this meeting would be a battle to determine which squad won the Juan Soto trade. Before the 2024 season, the teams worked out a trade that sent Soto and Trent Grisham to New York in exchange for Michael King, Kyle Higashioka, and a handful of pitching prospects. So far, the trade has benefited both sides. Soto hit .288/.419/.569, blasted 41 homers, and drove in 109 runs to play an incredible Robin to Aaron Judge's Batman during the regular season. Meanwhile, King blossomed in San Diego, going 13-9 with a 2.95 ERA. Higashioka also leveled up, hitting a career-high 17 long balls in just 246 at-bats. Both King and Higgy were instrumental in the Padres' sweep of their wild-card series against the Atlanta Braves. King dominated in Game 1, striking out 12 in 7 shutout innings. Higashioka homered in both games. A clash between the recently swapped players to win it all would be must-see TV. And at this point, it's totally possible. Dodgers versus Yankees. MVP showdown. In a just world, the 2024 AL and NL MVP races would have unanimous winners: Los Angeles Dodgers star Shohei Ohtani and Yankees juggernaut Aaron Judge. In a perfect world, the two faces of MLB would meet in the World Series for a blockbuster final act showdown. If Ohtani were still in the AL, the MVP would be a toss-up. Judge posted a monster 1.159 OPS with 58 dingers and 144 RBIs. Ohtani's 1.036 OPS was well behind Judge's output, but the Japanese slugger's 54 homers and 59 stolen bases made him the first 50-50 man in history. The Dodgers and the Yankees have the two best records in MLB this year. So, on paper, there's a good chance fans get to see one of the most captivating World Series matchups of all time. Mets versus Yankees. Subway Series 2.0. The New York Mets knocked off the Milwaukee Brewers in dramatic fashion in their wild card series. Perhaps the OMG Mets have the magic necessary to get all the way to the World Series this year. And if their crosstown rivals are there waiting for them, the story writes itself. A rerun of the 2000 Subway Series would be interesting on its own. Mix in the fact that the Amazons would likely start failed Yankees pitcher Luis Severino in at least one World Series game, and the narrative gets even spicier. Phillies versus Yankees. Perfect symmetry. Should the Philadelphia Phillies take the NL pennant, a potential World Series tilt against the Yankees would create an amazing bit of symmetry. The last time New York won a championship, it did so at the expense of the Phillies in 2009, helped by steroid-saturated Alex Rodriguez. If New York ends its lengthy title drought against Philadelphia, ITLL have exorcised the curse of Arad. But if Philly wins, the curse will be very much confirmed. MLB brass must be on their faces before the baseball gods, begging for the Yankees to get through the AL postseason field. Sorry, Midwest, but the Tigers, Guardians, and Royals just won't get the ratings New York will, regardless of NL foe. With all these potential matchups, one thing's for sure: the excitement levels are through the roof. Whether it's Soto versus King or Ohtani versus Judge, fans are in for a treat if the Yankees make it. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's the time. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on the Yankees' path to the World Series. Now, I want to hear from you. Which matchup would you love to see? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to write "Go Yankees"